Hi, my name is Oluseye Soyode-Johnson. I'm a consultant with Maliyo Games.
And how did Maliyo Games start?
Maliyo Games is a 3-month-old company, and it's really gone quite far in such a short time. It was started really when Hugo and I met at Google Nigeria, and we both had a shared vision of localized gaming content. If you look at the African environment in terms of localized content, you have Nollywood, you have Nigerian music, and it was really missing a piece. And we really felt that this space was ready for that. So,
Also, describe the games to me.
The games are basically what Maliyo stands for, is sharing everyday African experiences with a global audience through gaming. So when you take it that way, it's very simple. It's a simple focus. So you have things like Okada ride. That's something that most Nigerians would definitely have experienced. Or
describe for people watching this what an Okada is.
Okay. An Okada is basically a commercial motorbike that people...
A taxi.
Yes,
taxi motorbike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have somebody who rides that all day, and they're a bit
lethal.
Yes. A bit of annoyance sometimes, but I mean, they are an honest living.
Yeah.
So they pick up people, and they're quite affordable.
Yeah.
And take them from A to B.
Yeah. So the game.
The game basically is called Okada Ride, and Okada Ride is a game with one level at this point, because all of the products right now are minimum viable products, just to show what can be done, what's possible. So this one level allows you to move from point A and dodge potholes, things that we're very used to in Lagos, and Marwa kekes. Those are I don't know if you've seen in India those three-legged, like the tricycles.
Yes.
So yeah, those are Marwa kekes. Yeah. Exactly. There we go. So they're a bit crazy as well. So you get to such a dodge between potholes. Marwa kekes. And taking that further, you can have traffic. You can have a whole.
So what's one of the other games?
Okay. So one of the other games, let's see. I don't want to just say one. Is it possible to say two?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So we've got another one called Mosquito Smasher.
Yeah.
I think the title says it all. Basically, you exact cold-hearted revenge on these insects that have been a scourge on most of our lives in Africa. We know malaria and things like that, but it's more a light-hearted take on such a problem. So you just have a thumb that's pretty much just pressing down on
mosquitoes.
You try and get as many as you can within a time limit, and then you share your score. So all of these games are shareable on Facebook, and they play within the timeline. So you get to share on Twitter or on Facebook immediately you're done, your score, and get other people to beat that. And then another game is let me see which we get Adama, or actually let me take My Village. So My Village is a game, a memory-based game that allows you to sort of mix and match cards. So what you're really trying to do is help people to remember, the things that they've forgotten about from the village. We all live, this huge urban migration away from rural to cities, and so we really wanted to take people back to that old experience of what it was like being back at in the village through a memory game. So as you can see, there's a common thread between these. These are very simple experiences, very seemingly small experiences, but they're so compelling, as a story
and rooted in their circumstances.
Exactly.
Yeah. And how will you monetize this? What's the business model?
Monetization is very interesting. For me, I see some key disruptors. First of all, you have advertising. That is the base. So the more eyeballs, the more you can advertise. In terms of the margins, maybe not as lucrative. But then once you scale upwards in terms of mobile, I think mobile is very key. Right now our games are web-based. We're quickly translating that into mobile. so once you do scale upwards, numbers, obviously you increase. But I think going forward, you need to look at alternative ways to bring in the African setting, virtual goods, which is the sale of intangible goods within the game to affect the gameplay
with virtual currencies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So some people based in Dubai, a friend of mine, he's like, he usually buys like a $50. He's a power user, definitely not the average person, but he'll buy a $50 power up on Bejeweled, just so he goes from 20,000 score to like 100,000 score. So his brother, when his brother logs on and sees the leaderboard, he's right at the top. He'll do that just because of that family competition.
Yes.
So you've got this gamification layer as well. Yeah. So we want to really use all of those things to spur modified behavior and get people to pay for cheap goods. And then really explore different things. So from advert gaming to product placement. These are things that have been tried outside, and we really want to see how they work within the African context. But I believe it might be even more compelling in this environment than even in the West.
Okay. Thanks for talking to me today.